What is good, YouTube? My name is Tony Destin. That's all I got. So I feel like lately people got me real fucked up. I'm sorry. Something is going on that I don't think people are paying attention to, and I feel like it's going to hurt us more than it presumably helps us. I'm doing a senior capstone project for my last year of college, and I'm doing a paper on cancel culture in general. As I'm starting up this project, a lot of just things have been coming in my mind. I just can't get behind. The idea of cancel culture, I think is sickening. It's such a mob mentality of thinking that it's just like, just no. Especially with the internet too, we're fucked. I think we're fucked if we let cancel culture continue to be a thing. I am absolutely terrified of the future because of social media. And I feel like if you know me too, you feel like this is such a weird thing for me to say because I am literally a social media major actually. So this makes this all so interesting. We live in a day and age where just like social media is too dangerous. I think people have these things on their phones. They don't realize how dangerous this shit really is. With the access of internet and with the access of social media, there's also access to misinformation. We live in a world where people go on Facebook, people go on Twitter, people go on Instagram. They look at something, they read the first few words. The first few words could be like, Gordon Ramsay says the N-word. And you wouldn't even know it's true. You wouldn't even know it's whatever. You'll be like, what? He said what? Say less. Cancel, 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 cancel. How? Like, that makes me so afraid as a person. I am honestly so afraid to be canceled. Not because I did something, but because people thought I did something. I think that's even worse. The way just life is, I already have to watch out for certain things. And now with cancel culture and people don't want to be educated, this makes me really fucked. And I feel like this a lot of thoughts have just been going in my head about it. Like just the fear of just being canceled. And I don't think it's fair. And like also these same people who are canceling people are not even apologizing or like trying to undo the things that like it's such a mob of people doing it that it's just like you don't even know where this even starts. People lose jobs and people lose families, relationships over this cancel culture, over something we think we know, but all we have is pieces, which I just don't get. I feel like nowadays it's like the truth doesn't matter. Like I don't think the truth matters as much as it used to. We live in a society is like the more eyeballs you have, you must be somebody who's credible. Like we treat a lot of these celebrities, these micro celebrities, like they're actual, like legit truth. Like they're facts. Like whatever they say must, that person says that, yeah. Oh, yeah, you got it. Does that scare you? Like a little bit? Just to believe somebody so quickly without even thinking to yourself, maybe I shouldn't? I feel like we're going down a very, very slippery slope right now in society. Power is not knowledge. You can get that out your head right now. I don't believe power is ever knowledge because you could be the most knowledgeable person, but if nobody's listening to you, it doesn't mean shit, does it? Power equals attention. That's where we live now. And like, we can't do anything about it. All we can do is just traverse life a little bit better and be cognizant of it now. I think we've gotten to the point, like, we're just so used to everything just being right there to us that we're just like, we just accept it. Like, we just open our phone, we see one thing from BuzzFeed, like, oh, for real? Alright, say less, I guess that's happening, bro. Like, like, I feel like if we really care about things, we need to really just dive in. We need to, like, I'm not saying, I want you to read every single article or whatever, but if you see a headline saying, like, Chef Ramsay says the N-word or something on live TV, please fact check it before you start canceling people. Because I don't think people realize there's so much power on the internet. I don't care what anybody wants to say. That there's still people out there who believe that the internet's like still a fad and like it'll get over it. No, I'm sorry. At this point, it's just life for what it is now. But we need to learn how to use it correctly. So when we see stuff like the Chef Ramsay shit, let's take a moment just to realize, like, all right, is this real? I remember an example clearly. Guy on Twitter just transversing Twitter as he usually does, commenting and stuff, whatever. His ex-girlfriend comments a tweet to him saying that, I never felt safe around you, blah, 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 posting text messages saying that, like, yeah, this is why this is always an abusive relationship, emotionally, whatever. And then people saw that. And then, like, from then on, this person, this YouTube star who had a pilot show ready to go, I think was also dropping an album, too, lost all of that. Twitter went out of hand. They went controlling. I can't believe you're this type of person. You're the worst. You should go to jail. If you're supposed to be such a family person, and this person's life got ruined. Find out 2 months down the line, this person, the girl who originally posted the text messages on Twitter, found out that she photoshopped the images, actually. The worst part about it is that, like, cancel culture is a mob mentality way of thinking. And, like, yeah, there might be one person that, like, says something to, like, think about the cancel culture, but at the end of the day, it's a movement. It's a movement of people. It's of doing things. So after he lost everything, 2 months later, the truth came out. There was very, very, very few people saying, oh my gosh, we're so sorry, blah, 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 but, like, not enough to, like, undo the damage. And people need to realize that, like, these are people's lives. I am all for standing up when something is wrong, 100%. I am all for a lot of things. But speaking for somebody like myself, especially somebody as a black male, just in general, and just on how life is, I refuse to say my 2 cents to somebody like that without 100% of the facts, bro. Because I know for a fact if I was ever caught up in some weird shit, I wouldn't want myself just to be judged online 24/7 and then canceled and have my life ruined just on the fact that this might be true or might not be true. I feel like people do it because it's easy. It's easy to join the hashtag cancel movement or whatever you want to call it, and just to, like, oh yeah, we're seeing injustice, so let's talk about it. And then let's just ruin their lives. Let's find. I've seen people go down to the point where, like, they found people's place of school, work, personal Snapchats, Instagram. Like, that is scary. The internet is a scary, like, people, like, if you don't do anything that doesn't fit the masses, you will be destroyed. People are saying, it's not that big of a deal. These people are bad people anyway. I don't know. I've seen a lot of these things. I've seen people make mistakes. That's what I've seen. I've seen people make mistakes. But for anybody who's joining hashtag canceled or cancel culture and who think they're purely just righteous in what they're doing and, like, yeah, I'm happy you lost your job. Yeah, I'm happy this happened. I'm happy. You are a special kind of person, and I don't think that we should punish somebody so hard for a mistake. If I were to sit right here and tell you that I have not done anything in my life that's harmful, I've never done anything illegal, I've never done anything bad, I'd be lying. And the thing is, like, sometimes you can't avoid it. You can't avoid these situations because even if you don't have social media, you can still be a part of social media. That's the worst part about it. It's in this day and age, it's actually impossible to pretty much go off the grid. Everything is recorded, so we can't escape from it. So that's why cancel culture is even worse. Because now, if you want to go back to it, let's think, for example, Kevin Hart said some bad comments before. People try to cancel him, so, oh, you're not allowed to do the Grammys, you can't do blah, 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 because you said this many years ago, blah, blah. Same thing for Martha Stewart. We live in a place where we can't ever escape our mistakes. And I will never ever justify somebody ever saying something horrible or doing something horrible, because what you did was a bad thing. Don't be wrong, it's a bad thing, so it's a bad thing. But I don't think that gives me the right to destroy your life that you did 15 years ago. I'm not the same person I was 2 years ago. Like, you're definitely not the same person you were 15 years ago, probably. Why? What gives me the right to, one, judge you on your past, because I don't even know you, and two, try to destroy you because of it, because I think I'm righteous and because I'm a part of cancel culture, because I'm a part of the movement, and I'm making the world a better place. This all being said, though, there are moments when cancel culture has really just, like, has brought awareness to just people who are just corrupt and people who are just not respectful. And I get it. And I know cancel culture isn't going to go away tonight or tomorrow or even next year. I think cancel culture is just mob mentality of thinking, just evolving. Now it's just deciding how far as a community should we all take cancel culture. Should we take it more into as an awareness? Should we take it more as they use it as an excuse to ruin lives. And then people, because people just, I don't know, I see a lot of videos of people just being so righteous about this. Just so righteous and just like destroying people. How I view it at the end of the day, it's like people are special. People can do horrible things sometimes, but like we have to realize that like nobody's perfect. We're just a product of everything in our lives. I feel as though cancel culture is going to continue. That's without a doubt. I just want us as people to realize, one, what we're doing, and two, how it truly affects everything and everyone around us. Because that shit lasts forever. I'm not lying. That shit lasts forever. Nothing can get deleted nowadays, guys. Come on, let's be honest. But that is it for this YouTube video. I don't know. Today, I was really thinking about it, bro. This shit's just scary, bro. It can happen to anybody. Just miscommunication, misinformation. Somebody's life can be ruined like that, and it's just like, I don't know. I just want us to be more aware. But thank you so much for watching this episode. If you like what you're listening to, hearing, whatever, seeing, you know what it is. Please follow my podcast at Zemer Social, Zeamer Social. Also, if you really fuck with me, check out my IG and Facebook, which is Tony Destin. Thank you, and welcome to Mary Nation, y'all.
Any other girl, I swear, is uncomparable. And yes, I'm fly, but not an angel. Ain't no God and got a halo. Don't need a label for what we got going, as long as it's flowing and growing. Just say.